Have you ever felt that sting of disappointment when someone you genuinely like ignores your message? The frustration of watching them post happily on social media, while your text sits in silence. It's easy to fall into a loop, wondering if you did something wrong, questioning every word, every gesture. But what if I told you that this silence isn't really about you, it's about her? This moment, uncomfortable as it may be, is an opportunity for you to shift your approach. Today, we'll dive into a powerful method rooted in stoicism, one that puts you back in control. So when she finally reaches out, she'll be met with a stronger, more confident version of you. When a woman ignores you, it can feel like a direct blow to your self-assurance. But here's a truth you might not expect often. This is a test. Women may choose to pull away, not as a personal attack, but to see how you respond. Will you remain calm, assured, and unfazed? Or will you unravel and hand over control of your emotions? This is where stoicism becomes your guiding philosophy. The wisdom of stoicism teaches us that we can't control other people's actions, but we have complete control over our reactions. In a situation like this, the strongest response is often silence, not as a game, but as a genuine expression of self-assuredness. Think about it: if you find yourself tempted to text again, check her social media, or dwell on her lack of response, you're giving her the power to determine your feelings. But you can turn this around by putting your focus where it belongs, on yourself. Go to the gym, dive into a hobby, pursue a passion. Your emotional state is in your hands. And by centering on your growth, you remind her and yourself that your life moves forward regardless of her response. The moment you let go of the need for her attention, you reclaim your strength. It's no secret that people are naturally drawn to those who prioritize their own happiness and well-being. When you put your own goals and aspirations first, it not only builds your confidence, but also shows her that you're not waiting around. By making yourself the priority, you become that much more appealing, not just to her, but to others as well. Your newfound focus on self-betterment, hitting the gym, learning new skills, working toward personal goals, sends a powerful message. She'll start noticing that her silence hasn't made you desperate, it's made you more determined. Reverse psychology has its place here too. When she expects you to respond to her silence by seeking reassurance, instead, you continue to live your life, indifferent to her lack of response. By choosing not to react, you flip the entire dynamic. Her silence, which may have been a test of your patience or independence, suddenly has no hold over you. The moment you show her that your life doesn't pause for anyone, she'll begin to wonder why her actions haven't affected you the way she expected. This quiet confidence isn't about playing games. It's about showing her that you're truly at peace with yourself. Maintaining composure in situations like these is a rare trait, and one that speaks volumes about your character. Losing your calmness, on the other hand, is where most men go wrong. They let the uncertainty eat away at them, allowing frustration or impatience to dictate their actions. But the Stoic approach is different. It means standing strong and emotionally grounded, regardless of how she acts. By remaining unaffected, you're demonstrating that you're not dependent on anyone else for validation. That stability, that quiet strength, is what draws people in and makes you stand out. Imagine a time when you were fully immersed in something you loved, whether it was hitting a personal record in the gym, focusing on a career milestone, or diving into a creative project. In those moments, you likely didn't feel the urge to check your phone every few minutes or dwell on someone's response. This is the mindset to embrace now. You're not waiting on anyone's approval, least of all hers. By channeling your energy toward personal goals, you cultivate an aura of confidence and independence that others, including her, find irresistible. In this sense, her silence is actually an opportunity. It's a chance for you to refocus, to take control of your emotions and your life. When you stop giving her silence the power to unsettle you, you become stronger, and that strength is magnetically attractive. Redirecting that attention inwardly toward your physical, mental, and emotional growth is the ultimate act of self-respect. It shows that you are the one in control, not your circumstances or her actions. The beauty of Stoicism lies in its detachment from outcomes. It doesn't mean you stop caring, but rather that you care more about your own peace of mind than about her reaction. You don't need her validation to feel good about yourself. True self-assurance comes from knowing that you're enough on your own. And ironically, that detachment often becomes the very thing that draws others in, including the one who once ignored you. So when she eventually reaches out, which she likely will, you'll be ready. Not because you're playing a game, but because you've become someone who's genuinely unfazed. You're no longer waiting or hoping for her response to validate you. Instead, you're living a full and meaningful life, independent of anyone else's actions. That calm confidence is the essence of true power and attraction. In the end, this approach isn't just about handling someone's silence. It's about mastering yourself. This journey is about becoming the man who is confident, composed, and entirely in control of his own emotions. When you choose self-respect over validation, you win in every sense. So remember, you're not here to chase or be defined by anyone else's approval. This is your life, your happiness, and your journey to becoming the person you were always meant to be.